everybody. Welcome to Om Sweet Om. I'm yoga instructor Alison Schuster. And today we're at Evolve Wellness Center and we're talking to Matt Stehle. Hi, Matt.
Hi.
Matt, you're the ballroom dancer teacher here.
Yes, I am.
This is so exciting. We're going to talk about dance today. Let's start with talking to you. How did you get into dance? How did this all happen?
Well, I started dance when I was in high school, doing musicals, which was not by choice, but then I did go to college for dance performance and choreography. And
so you liked it?
I loved it.
All right.
And being the only guy that was there, I got a lot of opportunity.
Nice.
I was able to go through those 4 years and then do some traveling with some different companies. And when I moved back to Pittsburgh, then I started doing ballroom. And I've been doing that for about 11 years.
And you switched from professional dance to instructing, or do you still do a little bit of both?
I have been teaching for about 20 years, so the entire time, and elementary school through college, and mostly now teaching adults, doing ballroom lessons, but I do teach in colleges and in high schools a little bit as well.
And then do you still compete at all with dance? Because I know you did once compete in dance. Is that still part of your life?
It is. It is. We went to Toronto last year for a competition, and maybe every other year we kind of just see how our students want to take that.
That's exciting. Now you dance professionally with your wife Jenny, right? And she's here today. Hopefully we're going to get to see you dance as well, because that's awesome.
We do.
That's awesome. Now, let's talk about this, because people might say, why are we talking about dance? But there are tremendous health and wellness benefits to dance.
Absolutely. For one thing, just being able to get moving, to increase your flexibility. It's great for your body, great for your heart and your lungs. It's great for building your muscular strength and for just getting up and getting active.
It's a little cardiovascular too.
Absolutely.
If you're dancing, that's a workout all in and of itself, but you don't realize you're doing it. I think those are the best workouts.
And it's fun.
Right, it's fun. It's something you want to do anyway. It doesn't feel like a chore, like, oh geez, I gotta go to the gym today. It's like, oh, I gotta go to dance. This is awesome. Now, we just got through a pretty bad winter. It was a long winter, stuck inside a lot of the time. This is a great opportunity to get moving even when the weather's bad.
We were stuck inside dancing all winter.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what we want, is to have some movement. So it's movement of a different kind. And we talk about movement all the time on this show. Just finding some that gets you moving and motivated to make sure that you're maintaining that flexibility, that strength lifelong, right? So it's not so much about being in the perfect shape, but simply moving and making sure that you are taking care of yourself. But this is a fun way to do it. Now, this seems like a great date night. I'm kind of hoping my husband's watching, right? This seems like a great date night. Go out ballroom dancing. But let's just say you've got, I don't know, maybe the person's a yoga instructor and doesn't have a lot of experience dancing. Can we come to ballroom dance? Beginners, never done it before.
Absolutely. One of the things I love about ballroom dancing is that whether you're a beginner or whether you're a professional, you've been dancing for 10 years socially, there's always something to learn. And even if you do feel like you're confident and you know how to dance, or if you don't, it's still fun either way. So we have some couples that come out for date night. We definitely have a wide variety of ages and of people that come out and dance. And it becomes like a little family, like a social group. And it's great because they all get to know each other. They go out dancing now, outside of the studio. So
opportunities to build some friendships as well, and a little bit of community, again, in a fun way, right?
Absolutely.
Something that you want to do. Now, I've also seen that you have a lot of students come in that are maybe looking forward to their wedding, right? And want to be able to dance for their wedding. We're coming up on wedding season.
Absolutely.
Now, some of them stay though, once they get past the wedding, right?
Most of them stay because it's not just learning how to do one dance for that day. And one of the great things about this is I've had the experience to dance with people at their weddings, at bat mitzvahs, at a lot of different events where they have just that one dance and they're so nervous for that dance. But the great thing is that they're really learning how to dance together and how to have fun together. And so usually that continues afterwards.
The one thing I love about it too, and you mentioned the weddings and other events, is it's very multi-generational. Now I notice in your classes, it is all ages. We're going all the way from teenagers up to senior citizens. It really is something that everyone can participate in together. And really there's not that many activities that we can say that about. I mean, it's
Right.
hard to find a fitness activity that truly is multi-generational, because a lot of times our other fitness activities exist in levels. So in other words, you have to be a certain level of fitness to do it, and that kind of sometimes X's out some groups and puts other people in it. So this is amazing that we can have something that's multi-generational.
Well, you never get too old for dancing, and we certainly can't keep the young ones from dancing either. So
That's awesome.
it is. We have anywhere from a number of 20-somethings, and then a lot of our couples are just a variety of ages. Now, the oldest person I've taught was about 97.
That's awesome.
So,
I love
but
that. Still dancing.
Absolutely.
Still dancing. What if we got good at it and actually want to take that show on the road and compete? Are there opportunities? How do you get into that? How does one do that?
It really is whatever you want to do with it. We start with class. Some people take private lessons, and some people just come for the social aspect of the group class. And what's really nice is there's a really strong dance community in Pittsburgh. So we do get out to the other social dances that some of the other instructors are hosting. And we go to that, so that way they can have that next step up with, where there's 100 or 150 people there, and maybe you're a little more nervous.
Up their game,
yeah.
right? Up the game a little bit.
And from there are local competitions, and there are other competitions where you can travel anywhere in the world. And for that, I've had people go to that had just started, that were beginners as well, to people that have danced for a long time.
Are there levels within the competitions? In other words, can you enter as a beginner versus maybe the elite dancer like you and your wife?
There are. You dance at your level for the competitions, but the beautiful thing about it is you're not necessarily competing against the other people. It's always just trying to get better on your own and become more confident in how you're dancing. And then one of the great things about ballroom is you have to really learn how to work with your partner. So you're confident by yourself, but then you also have to learn how to communicate with your partner.
Yeah, there's a communication.
And how to get them to dance along with you.
We talk about this all the time, that a lot of these movement skills are related to communication skills. And that's true in a ballroom dance class. Get us off our phones, right? Because that's how we communicate now, and we all do it. Mm-hmm. And it's nice to see in your class that the phones are away and people are actually talking to each other and having to communicate and dance together. I mean, I think that's something, again, that is really unique that we take for granted.
It is. And with the ballroom dancing, it's sometimes choreographed if you're doing competitions, but most of the time it's very improvisational. And so sometimes it will go very well, and sometimes it doesn't. And you can learn to just go with it and laugh and have a good time and get along with a variety of partners.
You tend to mix it up. So each week may be a different type of dance, maybe salsa, maybe
we do a little bit of
foxtrot.
both. So we do one rhythm dance, which is usually gets everyone loose and is a little bit faster and a little more fun. You can dance a little bit more on your own with rhythm, and then we do a little bit of our smooth as well, our traditional hold where you have to really be with your partner and be together with them. The foxtrots and tangos.
More technique, right? A little more technique. You got to watch what your feet are doing.
So we do a variety. Some people love the rhythm, the cha-chas and rumbas and hustle, and some people like those tangos. So we do a little bit of both.
I think what's amazing, and this ties into yoga, of course, is the mind-body connection. In other words, being able to tell your feet what to do. It's that connection between the mind and body that's so important for movement. And again, that's not just to become a professional dancer, but that's being able to shovel your driveway in the winter, mow your lawn and work in the garden in the summer. That mind-body connection keeps our bodies moving for a lifetime, which, what an amazing thing.
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
good for the balance, it's good for the strength of your body, and it's good for kind of self-development and for bettering yourself.
Yeah. And there's a joy factor,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think, in
absolutely.
this. There's that euphoria feeling like, I got it, I can do that one, you know? I mean, I think that there's a little bit of that in
There
dance.
is, and we
as
share
well.
those victory stories every time when people
Sure.
come in. They, you know, sometimes they might have a bad dance, but when you go and you're dancing with someone that maybe you thought was, you know, an advanced dancer, and you just have a great dance, that's a powerful
That's a great
powerful
feeling. I mean, we use dance to celebrate. When you think about it, we think about the weddings, we think about the bar mitzvahs, we think about all of those events where you are using dance to really celebrate life, and I think that type of movement is the movement we all love. Even if we're maybe a little bit nervous about getting up there at first, but I think you would tell everybody, just do it, just try it, because you know, everybody else is trying it with you. They're not focused on what you're doing, they're focused on what they're doing. So it makes it a little less self-conscious, right, when you're getting out on the floor.
Absolutely. And in addition to celebrating through dance, I mean, we have a lot of people that will come out who maybe have lost their spouse, or who are, you know, maybe not the most confident person, or struggling with things, and the dance really provides them with a safe place to go out and to move and to get back into being social and to develop.
A type of therapy almost.
Absolutely,
right?
it is.
It's a type of therapy for all of us, because we feel better. We shake off the winter blues this time of year. You know, get up and dance. We're
That is
so
necessary
excited.
around
We're excited
here.
that the sun is out. So this is a great thing. Well, Matt, if we want to come to Ballroom Dance, tell us how we can get in touch with you. Where can we go? How can we learn to do this?
So I'm teaching at Evolve Wellness Center in Zelienople, and we have a 7:30 Wednesday night class. It's a beginner's class, and it's growing. It's a great group, and we do just all kinds of different dancing, and we do have some exciting new classes that we're adding to the schedule as well.
That's awesome. And we can just drop by for that class, right? We don't have to sign up in advance or anything
There's
like
no
that.
sign up. People just drop in, and they rarely stop coming.
Once you're in, you're in,
That's
right?
right.
You're in the fold. You're part of this group. I think that's awesome. That's spectacular. Well, speaking of shaking off the winter blues, we're taking the yoga up today to one of my yoga students' nurseries. We're going up to Gardner's Farm today, and we're actually doing the yoga inside the greenhouse, because we just need to see green. We need to see flowers, right, at this time of year.
Absolutely.
So stay with us. I'll meet you in a moment on the mat. Let's come to the top of the mat. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Another one, nice deep breath in. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, the right leg steps back. Crescent lunge. Exhale, release, humble warrior. Opening up into side angle. Taking the right hand down to the floor. Left hand reaches up for the sky. Nice deep breath in. And exhale, bring the hand down. Framing the foot, step it back into plank, take it down through chaturanga, cobra, and down dog. Gazing between the two hands, step, hop, or jump, top of the mat, nice deep sun breath in. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, left leg steps back, crescent lunge. Exhale, release, humble warrior. Slight twist, let's take it to side angle, left hand down to the mat. Right arm reaches up. Open the chest, stack the shoulders. Then exhale, hands to the mat, widen out to frame the foot, step it back into plank, chaturanga, cobra, and down dog. Gazing between the two hands, step, hop, or jump, nice deep sun breath in. Bring the hands to heart center. Inhale, step the right leg back, crescent lunge. Exhale, release, humble warrior. Slight twist. Let's take the right hand down to the mat. Left arm reaches up, side angle. Nice deep breath in. Then let's bring both hands to the instep. See if you can deepen the lunge, maybe even take those arms down to the elbows, lizard lunge. Drop the head, release the neck. Couple of nice deep breaths here. See if you can lower the lunge. Release. Then let's slowly bring the hands back to frame the foot. Step those 2 feet together, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway. Exhale, release, forward fold. Take a nice deep sun breath in. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Inhale, left leg steps back, crescent lunge. Exhale, release, humble warrior. Opening up. Take the left hand down to the mat, right hand reaches up, side angle. A nice deep breath in. And then let's bring both hands to the instep. See if you can deepen the lunge. Take it down onto the elbows, lizard lunge. Deep breath in. Then taking the hands, widen out to frame the foot, step those 2 feet together, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, halfway. Exhale, release, forward fold. Taking a nice deep sun breath in. And let's bring it to the middle of the mat as hands come to heart center. Setting ourselves up for tree pose. Shifting the weight onto the left foot, right foot comes to the instep. And deciding where you'd like that tree to go. Maybe it goes to the shin, maybe it goes to the thigh. See if you can root the foot to the mat. Maybe the arms reach up to the diagonals. Drop the shoulders down, don't crowd the ears. Nice deep breath in. Use the exhale to steady it. Another deep breath in. Exhale, maybe those arms reach up just a little more and come to heart center. Let's shift the weight onto the right foot. Left foot comes to the instep. And deciding where that tree needs to go. Maybe it's completely different on this side. Maybe it stays attached to the mat. Maybe it comes to the shin. Maybe it comes to the thigh. Not so important where the leg goes. More important to find that sense of stillness in the posture. Take a deep breath in. Use that exhale. Hands can stay at heart center, or maybe reaching up to the diagonals. Open the chest. Nice deep breath in. Let the exhale steady that posture. And take one more deep breath in. And hands come to heart center. Let's widen the feet into a straddle. Take it all the way down through forward fold. Maybe grabbing onto the toes with peace fingers. Can you drop the head? And release into forward fold. A nice deep breath here. Use that exhale. Let the chest fall towards the thighs. Release the head and neck. You can even nod the head up and down. Then bringing the hands to the center of the straddle, let's jump the feet together and come to seated on the mat. Stretching the legs out nice and long, let's grab onto a strap. Wrapping the strap around the feet, take a nice deep breath in. See if you can walk your hands down the strap, bringing the chest towards the thighs. Put the gaze just above the toes. You can continue to use the strap. If you want to reach out for the toes, you can grab on with peace fingers, or maybe the hands come to the shins or the thighs. Take a nice deep breath in, and then exhale. Let's rise back up to seated, crossing the right leg over the left. Left leg can stay extended, or you can tuck it underneath. Lifting the strap with the right hand. Let's lift it up and then bring the right hand down to the left shoulder blade. Left arm reaches behind. Put about a foot between your two hands. If you need a little more space, widen out the hands. See if you can take the elbows out to the sides. Keep the gaze forward. Don't round the back. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, can you take that strap in two opposite directions? So right hand is reaching upward. The left hand is pulling the strap down towards your mat. Another deep breath in. See if you can increase the tension on the strap. Take it a little further. One more nice deep breath in. And exhale. Let's release. Taking Gomukhasana to the opposite side. Let's cross the left over the right. Right leg can stay extended, or you can tuck it underneath, coming into cow face pose. Take the strap in the left hand, lift it up. Then let's drop the left hand down onto the right shoulder blade. Reach around with the right arm, about a foot between the two hands. Now as you take a deep breath in, let's lengthen with the crown of the head, nice long spine. And on the exhale, take that strap in two opposite directions. Lots of tension on the strap. We're opening the shoulder blades. Nice deep breath in. Use that exhale. One more nice deep breath in. Then exhale, let's slowly release. Take those legs out nice and long in front of you. Wrap the strap around the feet once again. Forward fold, seated staff pose. Walk your hands down the strap. Maybe it goes a little further. When you find that point at which it sticks just a little bit, can you take a deep breath in and let it release on the exhale? One more nice deep breath in and exhale. Slowly coming back up to the top of the posture. Let's come to seated. Take the hands out to either side. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Let them float back down to the mat. Now taking the right arm up. Let's take a deep breath in, coming down onto the left elbow. Stretch out the side body. And slowly bring it back to center. Then inhale the left arm up, coming down onto the right elbow. And slowly bring it back. One more nice deep breath in, both arms together overhead. Gaze at the thumb. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Surrounded by all of the beauty here at Gardener's Nursery, I'm reminded of all the opportunities we have in the springtime to grow and to learn. Find the light within you. Take it out into the world. Namaste.